I get lifted. Oh, I get lifted. Yes, I get. Do no 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 do do do. Oh, I get lifted. Yes. All right, y'all. I got some Doritos in my teeth right now. Mm. I just, there you go. Anyway, I'm back. Right now, like I said, back to back. I don't know. I might be mixing some shit up. I might be missing some shit. I don't even know. But once again, I'm back with Basketball Wives LA Season 5, Episode 12. Two back-to-back episodes, y'all. I am trying a new pattern and trying to slow down a little bit in talking. I'll be trying to speed up because I know y'all don't want to be listening forever when I'm sitting there talking about these videos. But it's some nonsense, and we got some shady boots going on, and these bitches are ratchets as ever, and it is what it motherfucking goddamn is. But once again, let's get started with the review. Anyway, are you ready? Let's get started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get started. Alright. Once again, every episode, Jackie has some type of fucking foolishness that we gotta sit through. I guess they just trying to fill up some space so we can have some shit for an hour, which we could deal with this bullshit at some other particular point in time. But this episode has I'm if I see Doug in in one more of these episodes, man, Doug is not somebody. Every time I just look at him and I think about how Jackie be so insecure about everybody wanting his motherfucking ass, I'd be like, bitch, both of y'all deserve to be y'all deserve to be together. But anyway, that's not where I'm starting. But Jackie and her foolishness, she got to take somebody somewhere with some foolishness. So she wants to go get a colonoscopy, so colon cleansing. Let's just say that. And she wants Malaysia to go with her, but she ain't telling Malaysia. Malaysia don't figure it out until they get into the room. Now I'm just sitting there saying, once again, she's into, is it gonna hurt? Is it gonna be this? Do I need bringing her teddy bear and all these shenanigans that she goes through? And it's like, y'all do too much to just appease this bitch who's acting motherfucking crazy, and y'all know that she's crazy, and it's like she's the joke of y'all's little circle, and it's like, she's crazy, and you're allowing her to look stupid. Now she's really your friend. If she was really your friend, you wouldn't sit there and let the bitch look stupid like she does, and she does look stupid. And I don't care what y'all sit there and say. She the things that she does, and she goes kind of crazy. And I'm not going to blame it on the liquor, because even some of the things that come out of her mouth when she's sober, you be like, bitch, are you serious? Come on now. Come you be saying, what, sometimes I'll be just for giggles and laughs or whatever, I'll say some crazy things, and people be like, ooh, I'm surprised you said that. I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck what you motherfucking think. I'm gonna say some crazy shit. But she'd be on some real, when she goes with her foolishness, she don't crack no smile and be like, I know that I'm tripping. Sorry, I'm just fucking with y'all. This bitch follows through with this shit like she just motherfucking psycho. There's a difference between, jokey, laugh, and where you sit there and actually believe the shit. So she up in there, we hearing her pass gas and do all this other nasty shit, and Malaysia's up in there. And I don't know if you smell it when it be going through there, but if she's passing gas or whatever, you got to be smelling those farts. Those farts might, the poop, the shit might be going through the tube into the, gathered it through the tube, but you still got to smell them farts. And to have somebody go in there and you ain't gonna tell them what you having them go in there for, and y'all ain't fucking, that's some nasty ass, dirty ass shit. But Malaysia in there laughing it off and playing it off, and I'm like, once again, as long as y'all allow her to get away with some of this dumb shit and just pacify her and make her feel like, okay, Jackie, we're listening to you, instead of saying, okay, bitch, you need to really go check yourself out, because you had these mood swings, you drink a lot, you got a lot going on, you be thinking people want your man, you be wondering what your man is doing. Don't nobody want your man when he's away. You wonder about what he's doing when he's away. Nobody don't want no Doug. So Doug and Chantel, their daughter, are sitting there. He's like, well, because Doug and Jackie get married every year on their anniversary. They have another wedding ceremony every year. This has been their history, the way that they've done things. It's a tradition. I guess it's their tradition that every year on their anniversary they get married again. So this year Doug is planning the wedding, and he said, well, this is 20 years. It got to be something special. And she said, and so Chantel was like, well, how are you gonna do this without her knowing? He said, well, that's we gonna plan times where me and you just hang out. But she said, because I can just throw together a barbecue real quick. He said, well, Barbie, no. Barbecue, just throwing that together. When we've done that before. This is 20 years. This is a milestone. We need to really, I want this to be something that she really going to remember. But I guess he's building up some different little things. And they had a little date night. And once again, she's sitting there just being Jackie. Just over the top. And, bang. How do you be feeling now that I know we've been thinking about this, and everything's coming true about him getting a coaching job, and everything's coming together. But now that you have been away for a long time, how do you feel being away from me? Do you miss me? Do you still find me attractive? You know what I'm saying, bitch? You the only one that wants shoot. He's the only one that wants shoot, and you the only one that wants him. Y'all deserve each other. Why you sitting there thinking this man don't find you no attractive no more? Because what else is he gonna be able to get, bitch? You don't. It wouldn't even be a thought in my mind that this nigga is out there fucking other motherfucking people. This motherfucker deals with me because he don't really have no other choice because he's ugly as a motherfucker, tall as shit, goofy looking, all of the above. There's not even if I smoke me 3 blunts and have me 4 Ciroc and cranberry, and I'm talking about just a splash of cranberry where it's just lightly pink. I'm telling you, I'm lit to the floor, and I'm back like, Cause you know what? When I fucked up, somebody who's ugly might turn motherfucking goddamn cute. And don't you bitches act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes you might sleep with the motherfucker. You might sit there and say, never. But put a couple little cocktails in your body. Somebody who might be ugly might turn around and look like Denzel in a second. But let me tell you, I can tell you, I can be twisted, turned around, wig turned this way, and be sticking all up, and I won't find that motherfucker in the traffic. I'll be like, thank you. Matter of fact, if the proposition even came across, I'll probably sober the fuck. Be like, I'm all right. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm good. And if somebody even see me looking cockeyed at it, slap the fuck out of my motherfucking ass and tell me, bitch, snap out of it. What the fuck is wrong with you? But anyway, so they had this little dinner, so she tried to press him on the wedding details. So he comes over. He said, whoa. She asked me a million questions. He said, this is the perfect time for the surprises. Take her mind off of trying to figure out the details of the wedding. So he goes and gets these roses and comes down and gets on one knee to propose to her. Talk about, will you marry me? And she said, oh. And he said, bitch, my knee's starting to hurt, so you need to go ahead and answer me if you are married. She said, of course I'll marry you over and over again 1,000 times. I said, yeah, good answer, bitch. Good answer, because I don't think nobody else would be dealing with your cuckoo for Cocoa Puff at all. You couldn't go back into the dating scene. Bitch, you try to be a motherfucking freak and how what you be talking, and sometimes you be talking way too much and saying way too many things that are just not inappropriate, but you be serious about it. Bitch, when you get as old as you are, Jackie, you don't have to say things like that to young people thinking that you're fitting in. Bitch, when you talk about fucking, you old, bitch. Nobody wants to imagine you fucking nobody. You old as fuck. Just stop talking about that shit, please. Nobody don't want to even have that thought in their head anymore. Just get off of it. So then he tells her what he's planning on doing with sending her and the girls to Portugal. And that just sends her over the top. He talked about all of them. He said, might put a dent in our low bank account, But you know, this is 20 years, and he said, I want you. She said, well, you gotta go. He said, nah, 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 nah. I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna be a part of y'all shenanigans because he already know it's gonna come back with some type of shenanigans. We already know that it's gonna come back with some type of shenanigans because they don't go there during this episode. But we already know they don't go on no trips where there's not no shenanigans. That's already known. So now we hyped on what would the shenanigans be. So he put it out there for her, and she all happy. Well, we got Duffy. Duffy meets with Brandy, and see these little scenes where they go to different little places. Be so for some fake ass motherfucking scenes. So Duffy meets with Malaysia and Brandy, and they go to work out on these surfboards. You know, where they find this little motherfucking goddamn shit, and Brandy can't stay up on the surfboard. She keeps on falling down, and you know, Duffy keeps on acting all funny when they were doing like little squats, like she was twerking a little bit. Only person that was actually trying to do it the way that the instructor was saying do it was Malaysia. So Duffy fell off, and she finally figured, okay, I can't do this, so she goes off to the side. They finish the class, and so the girls go sit over afterwards because everybody's leaving. Of course, the camera crew comes over and pans in on them, and they gotta have their little talk to talk about what happened between Duffy and Tammy. Now, Duffy already, is apprehensive talking about. First of all, Tammy doesn't know how to approach people. She comes at people gruff and rough, and you know, and you know, and if anything, so they was like, "What?" The thing is, Duffy, is how you sit there and came at Jazz, and Jazz was really hurt because you was talking about, you know, I work with better artists than you. I work with Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and like she was like he was doing her charity case, and she's like, well, so Duffy was like, this is where I start rambling. So Duffy was like, no, it's Tammy's fault. Because first of all, Tammy, if you was feeling some type of way, like you knew you was going to fire me, why would you bring your daughter to have that type of conversation? If you're supposed to be her manager and she's supposed to be taking care of like letting me go, it didn't have to be done in front of your daughter if you're going to be concerned about your daughter's feelings if things went left. She said, so I mean, I put that as Tammy's fault, not mine. Because first of all, Tammy's just not going to talk to me any type of way. So, of course, Duffy had to get to the point where nobody understands how hard it is for me that I'm a female in this industry. I'm a DJ, and I have to work hard, and I have different connections. I try to sit there and make this happen, and now they wonder why it ain't even going through. And I'm just looking back. I have a single child, and I sold all my stuff so I can get equipment for me to be a DJ and do what I want to do in my field. Duffy, stop the motherfucking tears, if you will, please. Scene, cut. You're done, bitch. You're not picked for this scene because you're not a winner. Because that was the fakest shit I've ever seen. Number one, bitch, you're a DJ. And you sit there and made it seem like you have done a ton of videos, that you have done production for videos. Bitch, you have not done any. And if you have done some, then let me sit there and find them in Google, or somebody tell me which ones that she has actually produced or directed, because I cannot find any that have Drake videos that have her in the credits. Now she might be playing their music, but I don't know. I mean, I will give her if you Google her that she's a DJ, but stop it. I don't see nothing where she's sitting there doing no actual direction of no videos for real. I mean, I don't even know what's really going on. She didn't even know the date. There's just some certain little things. So that was her side of the story. Well, but they said, well, you need to talk to Jazz. And so they got that point across to her. So she did meet with Jazz, and she did basically, she said, but at first when she said she was going to meet with Jazz, she said she's going to tell Jazz the same thing, that it's basically her mother's fault. And they said, no, sweetie. You can't come at her and be genuine with it and be trying to blame it on her mother. You got to sit there and say, if I made you feel some type of way, that's not what I was trying to do. I like you as an artist. I thought your song was dope, and just leave it at that. Throwing no blame game ain't the way it's supposed to be. Now she does meet with Jazz, and Jazz come there. You know, y'all, Jazz ain't the. Maybe it's the hair that I don't like. I think Jazz could be cute, but they could really have her looking a little bit different than having that bushy hair. I mean, maybe that's just for me. I mean, she could be a lot cuter if she had like a hairstyle like, well, not Malaysia with this blonde hair, but something, a little bit cuter. But I mean, I don't know if you can do it because she is a little boyish too. Like her mama is can be manly. Okay, I mean, and a little bit. I mean, and Tammy makes it known that she's a female, but they just have them features of those little, I guess, masculine little features. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to well describe Jazz, but they decided to meet on the basketball court. While they was meeting on there, like they was going to run some things, and she got her backpack on her back the whole entire time, and so she was apologizing to her. And then Jazz was, she said, "I got thick skin, but I've been doing this since I was 14. But when you were trying to make it seem like you was better than, or like I was a charity case," she said, "I felt like that was a low blow." And so Duffy said, "Well, if I made you feel that some type of way, I'm fine." But then she tried to slip in there. She said, "Part of it, some of the things is when I was meeting with your mother, there was a lot of things we kept on arguing about different things." And she said, "Look, this is what Jazz told her." She said, "Whatever's going on between you and my mother, doesn't have anything to do with my ass at all, period." And that's when Duffy pulled it back. She said, "Well, Dad, I'm seriously, I do want to apologize to you." She said, so Jazz was like, "Well, at first, I wasn't sure how genuine it's going to be, but I can feel that you're genuine. And I do accept your apology." And she said, "I hope you and my mother, can sit down and talk to her." And she said, "Well, I just hope that you can," she'll sit there and see that I'm genuine too." She said, "But we'll have to sit down and have this talk." So another thing is not too much. I mean, there's really not too much in this episode. Another thing that is Tammy and Angel Love and who is it? Jackie. I want to say Jackie. Are at this little spiritual cleaning place for you to get these little liquors that Tammy wants one for fertilization. Jackie wants one for suppressing demons, and Angel Love wanted one for uplifting her spirits. And they're in there talking about the video, how everything went down with the new girls. January, February, March. Well, this January is enough. We'll talk about the rest of the month later, because if that's what we're going to do, if we're going to talk about these months, January was enough for me. We'll do February next season. We'll do March the season after that, if there's that many seasons. But right now, January was enough. And they was like, and Angel was like, "Well, Tammy, she just doesn't seem like your cup of tea." She said, it just goes against everybody. Malaysia sit there and said the same thing. The new girls, and especially January, for as much as Tammy be talking about people and how they hoish and how she don't fuck with hoes, for her to bring her person, the one person that she brought into the crew, is this bitch who is a proclaimed hoe. Not just no rumored hoe that can sit there and say, "I'm really not a hoe," but she is a self-proclaimed hoe. She tells you that she slept with so many boys, so many men. And Tammy, and even when Tammy was at the meeting with Shawty and them, she said, "Well, why did I invite this girl to lunch?" "I don't know why, Tammy. I know why you brought her. And I don't know what was behind the whole thing and them bringing her on. But she didn't fit." So they was talking about that. But then they was talking about whether, and she was also talking about how Duffy and Jazz had met up. And Jazz said that she was sincere. So, of course, Jackie's like, "Well, are y'all going to talk?" Jackie's just trying to start some motherfucking goddamn shit. I mean, once again, y'all just need to put it all on the table. If y'all gonna talk, then let people talk in private and whatever. Why do y'all always have to do it in front of the group? I mean, even if they just like Malaysia and Angel Brink met up at a restaurant, let them do that instead of showboating in front of other people and nothing getting resolved. So that was that. And there was one other thing in this episode. I mean, there's one other thing I want to sit there and talk about. Oh, Angel Love and Jackie. Now, Angel Love, how you ever want to? Because first of all, Jackie is eating Angel Love like up. She's saying one thing in front of Malaysia and them. Malaysia, when they went to the doctor, she's saying another thing in front of Tammy. But both of them, she's sitting there saying that Angel Love's the one. Angel Brinks is the one that's tripping, and then she's gonna have to apologize to her, and she don't know why she keeps on having to explain herself and prove to herself that she's her friend. Jackie, you started that motherfucking shit. I don't care if Shawnee kind of prodded and put it into the plan of motion. You seized the moment, brung it into the forefront, grabbed the girl by her arm, and it was all your motherfucking fault that all of that shit came down. And you keep on always acting like you don't know what the problem is. So when she meets up with her, Angel Love was like, look, I'm getting tired of it because it seems like you sit there and do this shit on purpose. And she said, Angel, I be sitting there. I do have your back. No, you didn't have your back. She tried to deny the fact that she didn't grab her arm and pull it. She said, I just thought you should be informed. Why was it important for me to know that? What was so important about it? I mean, was she fucking? I mean, even if she was fucking him with, you could have told me this later on, Jackie. You could have done this at a different time. So, but Angel Brinks sit there and forgave her, and and so Jackie apologized, which she said she wasn't gonna do, but she apologized because she said, "You know I love you like you're my sister, bitch. Y'all don't even know each other that well to even talk about you love her that much. That just y'all throw that out there so motherfucking fake, like everybody's just supposed to. That's just how things are." And last but not least, and I am getting tired of these girls, and these are 2 episodes that I ran together. I am going to try to slow things down, y'all. I am. But y'all know I'm new. It's just 2.5 months. Almost 3. Of reviewing these shows. I know I'm coming on. I'm new. I look at other people's now and I see that I still have work to do on how I present these shows. And I'm glad that people say I give good reviews, but I still have some work to do. I do know that. But the last scene is Doug, and I don't have to see him in one more episode. I am not lying to you right now. I don't want to see him anymore. He irks me. And then he's with Reggie. And y'all, I don't care what y'all say with Reggie. Only thing that would get me with Reggie if I was drunk or whatever, and he's sitting there would be grabbing his stuff, I might sit there and look at him. I mean, he'd get at least have my head turning. But Reggie ain't the most attractive dude either. I mean, when you got somebody tall and black like that, I'm normally be all over. I mean, chocolate is my thing. But I mean, I'm all over him. But he doesn't give me that grab him, walking down the hall. And even if he does, he's kind of like a little boy, a little young to me. And he's not giving me that he's going to take charge or whatever. But anyway, they're cooking food for Tammy and Jackie. And Brandy comes along. And she said, girls, I can't even keep it any longer. My baby, I've been going through all the things I've been going through over the last year. What have you been going through, bitch? Being messy? Your husband going off to work and he's not there. What have you been going through? Like you have been having some heartbreaks or something, like sickness or something. I mean, what have you been going through, Jackie, over this past year? But bitch. Well, anyway, she said he loves me so much, he's sending us on a trip. Guess where? And she wrapped the thing around her, and they say, where, Iran? And so they wasn't going to figure it out if they kept on guessing forever. It was she said Portugal. He was like, oh. And so Tammy, of course, said, who is everybody? She said, everybody. She said, Malaysia and Duffy. And Brandy and Duffy. And she said, and Angel. And she said, so she gave that look like, I don't know if I want to be around no Duffy at this right now. She said, girl, you got to come on. She'll be on one side of the boat and you'll be on the other. Y'all don't have to hang out with each other. And so she giving all that resistance. Bitch, you know you going, Tammy. Nobody ain't going to beg your ass, but you know you going. Shawnee going, you going. Okay, so there ain't even going to be no question on it. I would like to see a trip where Shawnee would go and you wouldn't go. Girl, because that's you right glued to Shawnee. For real. You talking about Brandy's always up Malaysia's ass. Girl, whatever Shawnee says, you right up underneath hers. Okay, for real. But it is what it is. Love you, Tammy, very much. You're probably one of my favorites on the show. Anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm off of here. I ain't y'all gonna see me no more. I got the debates tomorrow that I'm gonna be watching, so I don't know if Love and Hip Hop is coming on tomorrow. I don't even know, but if I do, it's gonna be late before y'all get that review because I'm watching that debate tomorrow. Because I got to, because this country cannot have that man coming up in here. I gotta see what dumb things he's gonna say. But if you haven't done so, it don't cost nothing but to hit that subscribe button, and you can be able to follow me. And I know that my subscribers don't watch all the shows I do. I'm the only dumbass that watches all the shows. But hopefully I'm watching one that you do like. And I'm sorry that Power is off, y'all. It was so good. If y'all haven't seen my Power review, please watch it. And I'm up out of this motherfucking bitch ass. I will see y'all later. Follow me. Why don't you follow me to a place where we can be free?